Hello guys, how have you been? It's another episode of Lainy's Escape. Welcome. This is the space that no concern is really too small. Feeling better with greatness is truly the focus, but reality remains a must. Stay tuned for another episode of Lainy's Escape. Be right back. Welcome back.
So, continuing from where we stopped off last week.
And she said, go to the doctor. Why are you at work? So and so and so. I said, but I have the meeting this morning. She said, okay, go to the doctor. And if anything, then you can come back. People, I left and I went to the doctor. I did not drive. I took a taxi up nearby. I went into the doctor's office and I gave them I sat down because there was somebody at the front desk giving their information. So I sat down waiting. And by the time that person was finished and the receptionist called me forward, I could not get up. I literally could not get up. The receptionist had to come around her desk and pulled me up from the chair. I was in some serious pains and I was now excessively my temperature was gone like sky high. She had to immediately give me was it Cetamol or Panadols at the time? Because she said I had to take those for that temperature to go down before I go in to see the doctor. And I took them and she took my other vitals and so on. And I went back and sat down. As a matter of fact, actually no. She left me on that chair that she did the vitals. Left me on that chair. I took the tablets and I sat there waiting. And when I actually went in to see the doctor, my temperature had dropped a bit and I was able to get up a bit better. But the doctor, at that time, as I said, they did not have a name. They did not know there was a virus or anything. But the doctor gave me 1 week off and prescribed, I think it was Panadine. Yes, I think it was Panadine. And some other things, I don't remember what they were. But I remember the Panadine because I found out at that time during chikungunya that I had some allergy to Panadine. What it did, along with the chikungunya, that caused my stomach to be like extremely full, like it reached way up here. I would feel like I have food way up here when nothing was down there. And I think it was the swelling of the chikungunya along with the Panadine that caused me to feel that terrible fullness in my stomach. So using wisdom, I just stopped taking the Panadine after the first, I think it was this first 2 days. I stopped taking the Panadine because I realized what it was doing to me. By this, every area on my body that could swell was swollen. My legs, my armpits, my ears, my face, my my stomach, I was all swollen. So I stayed home for the week, and I think I had taken Cetamol instead of the Panadol. So I just stayed there and meds up, and I was better. Of course, my colleagues were laughing at me because, now remember, all of this, I'm going through depression, guys. My colleagues are laughing at me because nobody knew what chikungunya was at the time. So I contracted this thing, and persons had this stigma about chikungunya, you're old people or whatever it was. And so they laughed at me, and not scornfully, but just laughed at me. But it bothered me because of the depression I was going through. I didn't take it to heart so much, but I can't say it didn't hurt. It did. Because I'm saying this is sickness. But God vindicated me. God gave me something to smile about when they in turn got chikungunya. And by this now, they would have named the disease and started knowing how to treat with it. But when I went to the doctor at the time, she did not know what it was. And it was like that week and the week after, into which they named the disease, and started saying what you should and should not do. But yeah, during the depression, I got chikungunya, bleeding, nervous breakdown, even while experiencing marginalization, manipulations at work. Yes. In the midst of all that, one day I received a mysterious phone call. Someone on the other end of the line was threatening my life. I stood outside of my grill cigars that morning. I was not afraid because going through depression, you develop this, I don't know what it is, this fearless attitude that it's like you have a death wish, so you don't care. So I was standing outside my grill that morning, and I have to call it holy boldness, because even though I was not going to church and all of that, I have to call it holy boldness. Because in my response, this was my response. Really? You want to kill me? Well, you would be doing me a favor, and I am already dead. So you can come right now. I make it easy for you. I'm waiting outside my grill. I'm standing out here and I'm waiting for you. Yeah. After that response, the individual started asking questions about my car, who it belonged to. Then said, you know what? Me nah bother kill you. Yeah, me nah bother kill you. I'm going to give back the person them money. By this now, he started telling me how he was given how much money to kill me. And I said to him, why? What is the reason for the person wanting to kill me? Have you found that out? Imagine you take contract on my head to kill me and you don't know what you're killing me for. Oh, it's just the money, blah, blah, blah. So I said, man, no, man, not change your mind. Just do it. Just come right now. I'm waiting. Of course, I'm here today. I'm not a ghost. But that was that. I did not move. I did not report it to the police. I did not say anything to anybody except one person that I asked if they had anything to do with it. And this was literally the person who tipped me over the edge into depression. It was a so-called friend, yes, someone who befriended me, got close to me, and heard about my business and my business in terms of, you know, my personal life then. And shortly after getting close to me and getting to know so much about me, the person just turned on me and became the greatest enemy in the room. Yeah. And the person literally said they and I were not friends. And I think those things eventually pushed me even further into depression. Because I took that person for more than just a normal friend. Yeah? So yes. But God deflected that evil plan for that person to kill me. And thanks be to God, I am here today. Not because I said what I said to the man, but because of that grace that the Lord placed on my life. I am seated here today giving you this testimony. Praise be to God. Had it not been for the Lord on my side, where would I be? Yeah, I can't stop saying that. Then, after that, so this is where I say goodbye for now, guys. Time is upon us, and so I have to pause my testimony again to bid you farewell from another episode of Lainy's Escape, and I will be sharing as I go along the rest of my testimonies. So walk good, be humble, be peaceful. The Bible says, live peacefully with all men, if it at all lies within you. Love somebody today, bless somebody today, walk good, love you all, peace out, bye.